participants? Average age?
Let's see if we have the age breakdown on what I have. They didn't give me what our age breakdown is. Generally, just from me being around the office and seeing people come in, we generally serve people who are well above the 40 age mark, yeah. Generally, most of the people that we work with actually are in the 40 and 50s. Not the younger people. We've seen quite a number of people who come to our center to get the one-on-one work because they actually can't use computers to fill out applications. And so, and actually at the center downtown, Workforce Investment has a career source downtown. Generally, they don't have time to sit with people who don't have basic computer skills. And so a lot of times they will send them to us because they don't have computer skills.
3890 is for a computer, or 6 computers.
Six new computers and monitors.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Partners for Active Living.
Good evening. My name is Laura Ringo, and I'm the Director of Partners for Active Living. In late 2006, Partners for Active Living started a bicycle lending program called Hub Cycle. The program began in response to growing requests for a bicycle rental program. After researching other community-based best practices, we pulled together all of the best pieces to form our own model. Hub Cycle allows community members to borrow a donated used bicycle, bicycle lock, and bicycle helmet for a one-time $15 refundable deposit. The borrower can use the bicycle for 3 months with the option of renewing one time for no additional deposit. Upon return of the bicycle, the $15 is refunded. Initially, the used bicycles were repaired and refurbished by volunteers. However, in an effort to keep up with demand and also to ensure more reliable bicycles, we hired a bicycle mechanic who works a couple of hours a week. For the first year and a half of the program, the majority of borrowers were middle-income residents looking for recreational opportunities. However, as the program has evolved, Hub Cycle has become an important source of transportation for some low to middle-income Spartanburg residents. In 2009, our data showed that 25% of all borrowers use their bicycles solely for transportation. In addition, 41% of our borrowers, almost half, have an annual household income of $25,000 or less. Since the costs associated with transportation account for a substantial portion of low-income families' budgets, it is crucial that an affordable mode of transportation be available to City of Spartanburg residents. With the Community Development Block Grant funds that Partners for Active Living is requesting, we will purchase program necessities like bicycle parts, helmets, locks, tools for our bicycle shop, and a few bicycles to meet the current demand. For those participating in the program, maintenance on Hub Cycle bikes is provided free of charge. Since many of our borrowers use their bicycles for transportation to and from work, free maintenance and bicycle parts are important for the sustainability of this essential service. However, providing maintenance and parts costs Partners for Active Living money, and so this is why we are requesting assistance. In closing, I want to tell you about Linda. She came to the Partners for Active Living office about a year ago and has borrowed bicycles on and off during that time. Linda resided at a local shelter in town and could not afford a car. However, she needed a reliable means of transportation to find a job, and after she got one, she needed a way to get there. Because of the odd hours of her job, other public transportation options were limited. Linda's Hub Cycle bicycle became her primary form of transportation. On occasion, she needed the brakes tweaked or a tire replaced, and our mechanic on staff handled all of that free of charge. Linda is one of the many borrowers that without Hub Cycle would not have access to reliable transportation or accessible recreation. Thank you for your consideration of this request.
Any questions? Thank you very much. Safe home rape crisis.
Preservation Trust of Spartanburg. What's next on your list?
Safe homes. All right, let's get Preservation Trust here. To list. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. Good evening, Mayor, members of City Council. I'm Callie Garza, Beach Housing Coordinator for the Preservation Trust of Spartanburg. I'm new to the Preservation Trust and serving as an AmeriCorps Vista charged with building capacity for programs impacting poverty. The trust is applying for home program CHOTO set-aside funds in the amount of $75,000. These funds are for operating and project assistance. To date, the trust has purchased and restored 9 homes with home funds. We are also in the process of purchasing 2 homes, which will be completed by leveraging our home funds with our neighborhood stabilization program funds. In the past, our efforts were concentrated in Hampton Heights. However, we have decided to expand our services to include other neighborhoods throughout the city of Spartanburg. Our focus areas will now include 4 historic neighborhoods: Beaumont Mill Village, Hampton Heights, Park Hills, and South Commerce. All these neighborhoods are moderate income communities according to the census. In our previous Carlisle Street project, homeownership rates increased from 20% to 83%. As with the Carlisle Street project, the trust hopes to drastically increase homeownership throughout the neighborhoods in which we work. The trust is very excited to venture out into different neighborhoods and become a true citywide organization. Our 2010-2011 home project fund request will be used to jumpstart our entrance into new neighborhoods where we will stabilize and revitalize these great neighborhoods. The trust board and staff appreciates your continued support for our program. Any questions?
Any questions,
Yes, sir. With the,
Councilman?
55 for projects and repairs, and then the 20 is for staff persons, or it has administration.
It's administration.
Administration. Operating costs, not necessarily a staff person.
No, current, no.
Good.
Any other questions?
You mentioned you're purchasing two additional homes. Where are those homes located?
The 2 homes are on 215 Briarcliff in Park Hills and 312 Alexander in the South Commerce neighborhood.
Any other questions? Thank you.